Hey guys, we're live. I'm here with Don's back.
Hello. How you doing, everybody?
Who do we got? Wacky Jackie. We got Lisa. Fan Club Elite. How is everybody? All right, I'm going to. We'll play the last live that Derky did. Since what did he do? He called you out recently for not covering his content.
Yeah, he's a whack job. I can't get into my channel right now, so we might as well just do it on here, like we said.
All right, we'll do it.
I didn't see a lot of it. I just seen like he was like drinking little Capri Suns and eating little kids' apples and stuff. It was weird.
And he's like bragging about it being like the best food ever, and meanwhile it's like free lunch stuff. You know, like the kids' free lunch summer food.
It's the children's. It's like, what are you doing? Those are like little kid drinks and shit. Like little kids are not supposed to be chugging big Pepsis and stuff, so they have little drinks. He doesn't care. He's a nut.
Let's share this and show for anybody who is in my chat who doesn't know. Derky's from the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia, that documentary about his family. So I'll nothing but the best for Scooter.
Well, yeah, Derky was in the documentary, but he was only in it for like 3.5 minutes, and he's rode that 3.5 minutes of fame and ripped off people. The last 10 years on YouTube has been ripping. He's ripped off, and I'm not even exaggerating, hundreds of people. Hundreds. It's amazing.
He thinks he's like some popular star. He thinks he's got fans. He thinks all the women want him.
He lives in his own delusional world. He really does. He's actually a bad person. There's so many people he ripped off. It's just amazing. And that's why I started doing. Everybody does these videos. So look at that. He's got the drink in his hand, that soda, drinking out of it without even a cup. You know he swigs that. That's disgusting.
He is disgusting. Look at him. He's all skin and bones from all the drugs he does. It's disgusting.
Well, every time he goes to Skanka's house, he starts playing with needles. And when he plays with needles, he loses about 10 pounds every time.
Yeah, he's definitely a winner. He's definitely a winner. And in this house right now, there's they don't live there. They live in West Virginia, right? In this video, he's visiting Virginia is where
yes, he doesn't live in Virginia. He lives in West Virginia, but he ran away from his house. He was scared of Scooter Beggins coming to West Virginia to see him, so he made sure he was in Virginia around the Rumble with the Mumble, July 30th.
He took off scared.
Yes.
Scared.
And even when he went on the train, he had a chaperone. You know how little kids have chaperones on planes and stuff like that? He had a chaperone on the friggin' train where somebody literally had to go with him. He was so stupid he can't even take a train alone. I don't know who his mother sent with him, but it was like a chaperone. Bizarre. Imagine that 30-something years old and you can't even get on a train alone. So I don't know, if it was his brother or somebody who went with him and then just went right back. I have no idea, but it's bizarre.
It is bizarre. And he lives at home with his mommy. Like, what an outlaw he is, living home with his mom.
Well, he's not an outlaw. He's an in-law. He calls the cops on people. He tried to get his own cousin locked up. The kid Brandon from the movie Wild and Wonderful Whites, who was in the can. He just got out of jail. And when he was living with Doc, they got into a fight where he slammed Dorky on the table, and Dorky grabbed the phone, tried to call 911, and the mother ripped it out of his hand. VB, voice box Bo, ripped it right out of his hands because he was trying to put him away. He will threaten his brother with jail. He will threaten his cousin with jail. He's a sick man.
He is a sick man. Happiness says he ripped people off, but they all know where he lives, so he has to try and hide from everyone. Yep. That's exactly what he does. When he gets called out, he acts big, bad, and tough until he thinks someone's coming for him, and then he runs and hides.
And one of the reasons he got away with it for so long because he blocks people. So when the people he rips off come into his stream and try to say, "Hey, where's my money?" he blocks them right away. And a lot of them are women and stuff. He rips off mostly women. A lot of the it's just bizarre how how this kid got away with that for so long. But we put a stop to it. The whole little scooter community put a stop to that shit. He hasn't sold nothing on the internet for a long time.
Well, he puts little Twitter posts up where he's selling. What was he selling? Those baseball cards.
Those cards were junk. They were overprinted 1990 Don Ross, and they were junk. My friend actually went on and trolled him and said, "I'll give you 50 grand for them." And he kept saying, "Give me the send me the price of them. Show me the cards. Tell me what number the cards are." Like he wanted the numbers of the cards, and Derky just wouldn't get back to me. He would just be like, "Oh no, you don't need the number. They're real," and all this stuff. It's like, dude, it's 50,000 for your cards. He's insane. I think he just put that up to show off. I don't know.
Yeah, like his jersey. He's always price dropping. Let's watch this, and they'll see like how he price drops things and brags about the stupidest little things. I'm gonna I'll play this. Tell me if you need me to stop at any point. If
yeah, just play it.
Yeah, when I'm not sure if the kids run through it at some point, but then I'm just gonna fast forward past them.
Yeah, just fast forward to the kids.
All right, here we go, guys.
You can blow that screen up a little too, if you can. Like, do you see the little thing in the corner, that cog that blow the screen up?
Wait, hold on.
Because maybe the chat could see it better.
Why is it? Is it buffering on your end? It's buffering.
Yeah, that's normal though. That's normal. It always does that with StreamYards.
So what do you want me to hit that? Oh, I got it. Is it doing?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. You should have played a Moses Heaps song for us. Look at us.
Moses Heaps got struck by Donnie. Did you see that?
No. What do you mean he got struck?
Moses Heaps took a clip of Donnie doing a Facebook Live and said that he was talking about Skanka or something. And Donnie went on Facebook Live and called out Moses and said, "Everybody strike Moses for bullying."
See, that's some bullshit. Donald, you're a faggot for doing that, man. That's not cool. You're a baby for doing that. That's not cool. Like, come on.
He got mass flagged when I talked to Moses earlier. We were
really.
Yeah,
see, that angers me because the Heaps channel. I love that channel. I listen to the playlist all the time. I listen to that music all the time, and that's just wrong to do to anybody. Like, come on, man. You can't take any criticism. He's joking around. Like, come on. It's retarded.
It is retarded. It definitely is retarded. All
right. Y'all see that weak attempt of his to come back at me? Just like my buddy Zach said. I think it was Zach said, well, why did he rebuttal if it wasn't true?
He's talking about Earth Church, right? I think
Yeah, just let it play, and we can just talk over. He's talking to Ryan Upchurch. He's trying to divert the Scooter begging story. You know what I mean? He's trying to divert. Like, it's like if I said, "I'm coming to fight you right now," and you're like, "Well, I got to go fight Timmy," and you're trying to fight someone else.
Yeah, but why'd you tag him in it? Well, you see why I'm tagged in it, because I sat right beside her the whole time.
Upchurch doesn't want his girl.
No way. The guy's a millionaire. He has beautiful women that he can date at any time he wants. Why would he touch that?
He's able to deal with so many trolls just by doing that. You know what I mean? So many of them I got rid of just by doing that. I was like, act like you go first. I'm getting ready to post what we did yesterday. We took the kids to the docks, let them swim in the ocean.
Look how dirty and scruffy.
There's no ocean where he is. He's talking about taking the kids to the ocean. There's no ocean where he is. He did not take the kids to the ocean. He doesn't know the difference between the ocean and whatever body of water he was in, a river or a lake, whatever. Fucking pathetic. There's no ocean.
Look at the bald spot and how greasy his hair is and the face. And look at the facial hair. He looks like a possum.
He's all sinking in. And Happiness said, wait, there's kids involved. There is kids involved. But unfortunately for those kids, these two aren't around the kids nothing but maybe 2 weeks a year. The kid's mother took off and went to go stay with Derky. That's his girlfriend. She doesn't see her kids. Nothing but maybe 2 weeks a year.
Yeah, I think she's seen him like a month out of the last 2 years, literally. The reason she went back is to secure her EBT money.
Oh, yeah. And plus Derky needed somewhere to hide because Scooter was coming for him.
Yeah. Look how insane he looks.
Exactly, Charlie. They don't want none of this. Scared to death of me. He always has been. I've called him out about 32 times.
Look at the Wonder Woman tattoo. The cowboy always said that. Looks like a Wonder Woman too. Look at the house. It's so unkept. Look at the house. Look at that. It's like a pigsty.
Hold on. See, when I do a live feed or anything, I do not mention the kids.
Look at him covering the bald spot. Looks like he just woke up, right? Doesn't it?
No, he was at the ocean all day.
He wasn't at no ocean.
With his work boots on. He brought his work boots and wore his work boots to the ocean. There's no ocean near there.
Out of the mud, you know what I mean? It was a scout knife somebody had dropped there.
Look at him covering the teeth.
Scout knife, you know, your red one with the corks on it and all that good stuff. It was one of those blades.
Look at the hair. Look, he just woke up. That's bed hair or whatever they call that. Wake up hair or whatever.
You could never get that thing.
There's his girlfriend in the background. That's Skanka, guys. His girlfriend.
Look at that house. Look at that trailer.
Got a charger in that case.
I got my babies.
Where's that stand?
I'm home now. I got my babies. Well, why are you leaving?
Wow, amazing. She's home so she can secure her EBT money. Because that's how she takes care of Derky.
Every time you unplug chargers up, you throw my charger on the floor.
Because he don't work. He's not even on disability. I thought he was on disability for a while. He's not.
He got a job while he was down there or something for a couple of days. And I heard that he was working for his whatever he was taking.
For pills?
Yeah, and it was like with a family friend or something.
I got a lighter.
It wasn't like a job he interviewed for or something like that. Like he made it out to be.
He lies so much. Look at his teeth. Look at the black hole in his mouth. It's like a black hole.
I think this is going to hold a phone. There we go.
All right, come on, get it together, Derky. Why is there a sweatshirt by the microwave?
Look, it's it. They're on drugs. She don't clean her house. They're on drugs. He plays with needles when he's down there too. The last time he went down there, that's when he was like passed out in the thing with needles. He lost so much weight.
Hello, baby. That's my girl.
That dog's not in West Virginia, right? That dog's only there? Is that dog?
Yeah, that must be Skanka's grandmother's dog or something. I don't know.
No, this dog eats everybody up that comes around.
That dog needs to get off Derky. He's gonna get sick.
Oh yeah, Amatigo or mange. He'll catch.
No, it's not charging. It's a piece of crap right there. Put it over here.
I feel bad for those little kids, though. It's a shame.
It is sad.
If I was a little boy and my mother disappeared for 2 years, and I only seen her 1 month out of them 2 years.
We're back at our place in Virginia.
We're back at the place in Virginia.
Look at the bones in his chest protruding out of his chest. Like, look, you can see every bone. And he thinks he's muscled and he's ripped. Look at that chest. You can see the bones coming out. And it will only get worse when he's down here. Everybody remembers last time he was in Carrollton, how skinny and thin he was because of the needles. And if he OD'd down there. Last time he was there, Skanka and them had to hit him with Narcan. They had to call an ambulance to come hit him with Narcan.
Oh shit! And the kids and they're down there to visit the kids. And this is what
they're not really there to visit the kids. Like I said, Skank is there to go to court and to say, oh, yeah, I'm with my kids so she can keep getting the EBT card and the money. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think she has all that money up at Derky's house? It's her kids' money, but she's not spending it on her kids. She's spending it on him.
Sick. They're sick.
They don't have a job. Without her kids' money, she has nothing. Without the child money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's demented, and that's why the father or the grandmother should. I believe she had court dates before. I don't know what happened with that though, but
dealing with redhead again.
What do you call it? Breadhead? Bedhead?
Deadhead. Yeah, well, that's what people call it. Bedhead.
Oh wait, listen. I think he's gonna brag about the cigarettes.
Right. If you're gonna say any drama on our pages, don't post nothing at all because you will be deleted. All that and blocked. We ain't got time for drama. Just like that woman posted. Now there's people trying to get T-shirts off of me because people ordered them from me and they got theirs without running them out.
Is that the Boone County Mating Call shirts? That's probably
he has 2 of them.
That's why y'all
extra large, right? They were like extra large or something.
No, they were actually extra small.
Y'all don't mate with y'all's own kind. Gingers don't mate with gingers. That's a full-blooded ginger.
Ginger?
I hate a red.
Yeah, he hates red. He's saying he hates redheaded people. That's weird.
You date a redhead, she's going to put you through the worst misery you ever went through, and she's going to give you
Like every redhead's the same or something. Like it's weird.
Right.
Like every redheaded person's like a bad person. He's so low IQ.
I'm Ray White. Thank you, Rachel. That's right, Charlie. Amen, D-Ray.
I don't even believe what he said. My grandfather hated redheaded people. He just makes things up.
I mean,
Wacky Jackie is a proud redhead.
I've never seen.
Oh yeah, God bless the gingers.
Yeah.
What he's talking about.
Church individually. I mean, I'm not talking about you guys. And Taylor contacted me last night.
That's a lie. Upchurch's girlfriend would never. They would never contact him. It's a troll doing it. A troll is contacting them with this, and he believes anything. He actually tried to say that Ryan Upchurch called his girlfriend. We all know that Upchurch is a millionaire, and he dates like beautiful women. Why would he go with Skanka, an ugly, dirty, abandoned children girl? It makes no sense.
It makes no sense at all. They're delusional.
Well, he's only picking a fight with Upchurch right now to try to divert Scooter Beggins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Diversion.
Girl in Boone County, and you cheated on her. Are you stupid? You know? No, I've just always, every redhead I've ever met, my papa's been right. They're smart asses and think.
He doesn't even meet people. He doesn't leave his house. What redhead's dating?
He does nothing.
Thank you, Becky. Of course, I'm going to go after my woman. That's who I love.
He's beat her. She even said it. And I have an audio on my channel of Skanka telling this woman how bad Derky is and how he pulls her hair and hits her.
He
calls her all sorts of names too, whore and all sorts of shit.
Yeah. Oh, he said the most vile things about this woman. And even though I don't like her, no one deserves to say that about their girlfriend. It's gross.
Well, he blamed his girlfriend for scamming those people. Remember on that live when he's like, blame her, it's her fault. Like it was Skanka's fault for scamming those girls.
Yeah, he tried to put the blame on Skank. It's insane.
I'm gonna put Don's channel in chat. Rustin.
No, you don't have to put the Rustin channel, if anything.
That's what Rustin. You're Don right now. You're Don.
Yes, I am Don.
Yeah, Rustin's channel I put in chat so you guys can go look up all these videos and catch up on all this if you're new to the Derky situation.
Yeah, if you check out the videos that Skank is talking about.
Carol dinner, tell me where I can meet you and I'll break that damn perverted, nasty.
He's not doing nothing.
Because he's in the picture with his wife. 5 minutes later, he's trying to hit on Shannon.
He's got a lot of nerve to call somebody a pervert. Like
your wife and all that, buddy. And your rosacea face, all that good shit. Don't worry. I will be messaging her too.
Did he say rosacea face? That's probably the only funny thing I've ever heard him say. Honestly, I gotta say that's the only funny thing I've ever heard him say. Rosacea face. Look at that house. Look how unkept it is.
I don't is that like a curtain hanging from like the cabinet over there? What is going on?
Or a t-shirt or a blankie? I don't know. Look at him how self-conscious he is of his hair and his teeth. Look, he's trying to do the comb over, the brush over. He's very insecure about that bald spot. Ugh.
Right, Junior. You know what I mean. That guy named Anna Junior. That is my buddy. He is my moderator to my YouTube.
Moderator.
Hey, Junior, if they're out there, get a hold of me, buddy. I need to talk to you.
All my tattoo stuff's here too, guys.
Yeah, and Shayna's about to get inked the heck up.
Because all people are doing is assisting this kid and ripping people off.
I got a funny clip of I sent it to somebody and they're going to try to put something together. A funny clip of Katie making fun of him giving tattoos.
Well,
So I sent it out so maybe somebody could put it together in a video.
well, in the movie, West Virginia, it took him like an hour to spell Miranda, and they even told him how to spell or Amanda, one of them. And the lady, his cousin, was telling him, "This is the way you spell it," and he still couldn't get it right. It's hilarious. He is such an illiterate. He left school at 7th grade because kids wanted to beat him up. His mother let him leave school at 7th grade. That's why he's such an illiterate.
He was giving someone a tattoo and he spelled their name wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it took him an hour. Like she's like M-A-N. He's like, what is it again? It's just it's bizarre.
Dumbass. All right, I'm going.
Because absolutely, I'm gonna fish down here. My buddy Zach is a professional fisherman.
Professional fisherman.
With him. He's just right up past Richmond there.
He's a compulsive liar.
A little bit of a ride for me.
Why should she put gloves on to make her kids lunch? That's what I want to know.
Now they're all acting for him after what's her name got hers.
Oh yeah.
Well,
that'd be cool though. No, but they will be in the next week or two because I want to create some more.
Yeah,
I got some really cool ideas.
Or I'd say, there's some
Look
more.
at them talk over each other.
Cash app.
He don't like anybody else getting attention. He don't like her talking.
Nope. If she tries to tell a story about herself,
right now,
he'll cut her right off.
Rick Fuller, go watch him. He holds up a Boone County mating call chart. He says, Darky's no scammer. Bye for me.
Derky's no scammer.
Yeah, Derky's no scammer. Everybody knows he is. Like, there's videos with him saying, blaming it on his girlfriend.
How you doing, love?
Why does she have gloves on to make her kids lunch? That makes no sense at all. But she's touching her hair, and then she's going to make food.
Well, I don't know, man. You know, like, yeah, female fans, that's what's up, but you know.
Female fans. No girl wants this kid. That's why he better, even though Skank is the bottom of the barrel, he better hold on to her because she supports him. Look at him drinking a little kid's milk. He's drinking milk.
That's the states. Free milk or juice, whatever they give to the kids.
Yeah, he's drinking their drinks.
Yeah.
He's got the mind of a little kid. Oh, he's handed it to a little kid. Yeah, fast forward so we don't see that little kid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why they put these kids on
Oh,
stream.
look, he's bragging about this.
Anybody that knows old plating, sterling silver, stuff like that, how much is that worth right there?
Typical Derky.
This is one. It's made
Looks like a flying saucer.
Roger Silver.
He can't even read it.
Out of Massachusetts.
No, he can't.
18.
He actually said New Mexico was a whole nother country.
That's $250.
$250.
Right there.
Yeah, right.
Looks like an ashtray.
It probably.
No, it's 400. It's 400. 250, 450. Going for five. Going for five. Anybody?
Hey, look, do you see the bottom of it? Oh, see that bottom of it?
Look at it. He's like holding it, like weighing it out with his hand, like he's some.
If they could get $20 for that thing, they would have sold it.
Then he's bragging about the flag he brought. That's from his house.
Ugh, so stupid.
Yeah, I know.
For such a poor person, he's such a materialistic person. Look at that. Look at the wind is broken. That Skank taking tantrums, breaking things.
Real brownie.
Real.
See that?
That's real.
That was
Dude, I
What is
heated
it?
up just a little bit.
I think it has some with
put it on my
THC in
bread.
it, like for
That's
the
it's
weed
so
brownies.
good. Put it on my bread
Yeah, she bought it for him with her kids' money.
with some cheese. Dude, I was out. Like, I felt so good. Like, no,
They're
man.
talking about this in front of them kids. Those kids can hear everything.
It's cool, bro.
This is what you cook your brownies with. It's butter. You melt it down.
Oh
It's
my
already
God, I did put
extracted.
some of that on my toasted
Melt that
my
down
sandwiches.
in your microwave on just defaults, the lowest default. Then you add it into your mixture of the butter you're supposed to use.
Yeah, God in the chat says he stays with her because Adderall. That's another big reason too. Yeah.
Like 5 different cup trays how you make it brownie.
Oh, shit. I looked away for a second.
You want to say hello?
No. I'm going to fast forward because I think the kids come on and say
Yeah.
hello. I don't
Yeah.
need kids to be involved in this shit.
No, yeah.
Their fault.
Why do they let these kids on stream?
I've never talked
And
to
they're
them.
such cute little kids too. I feel so bad.
Because they want to look like mom and dad of the year, mommy and
Yes.
stepdaddy of the year.
The kids are props.
My family
Yep.
loves Ryan up church.
That's what I was going to say. Her family
My mom was like, I love Ryan up church.
But not now.
Not anymore.
Not now.
That was a stupid.
That's how you lose fans, man.
And I do it every day.
They don't have no fan. They're fans. He calls people fans.
Dude, you know what? I know they control his name.
See, Jessica said, I see a huge difference. Big difference.
Big difference when we're here. We have
Y'all
our
are
own
way
house.
chiller. See?
Yeah. And shit's way cheaper.
They gotta get that little girl off stream, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to fast forward. Look,
This is Philip Morris, Virginia.
this is when Moses made that. See, he's bragging about the price of the cigarettes, and then Moses made that video. Did you see Moses' video?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious. So you guys listen to this part, and then I'll link Moses' video in chat, and you guys can watch it later. Where it's like a prank call.
Look at his frame. Look at his frame. He's built like a 14-year-old schoolgirl.
We're going to own the Big 12 this year.
So
West
this there.
Virginia.
Oh, baby. What are you doing? Trying to give me a shower?
Yeah,
Look how
but
greasy the hair is.
this is over the state line. They can charge you with actually drug charges.
Oh, for bringing the cigarettes across state lines? That's what he's saying?
You know what I mean? Because
Well, they don't care about one a day. You can bring so many packs. I forget the number of how many you can bring.
we're
But
coming to Philip Morris. You know what I mean? PM. This is the Philip Morris, Virginia.
this guy's insane.
Virginia is where cigarettes are made. Besides, you know what I mean?
I just know a lot of people.
She's whacked out a bunch of addies. Look at her. Look how she's with her lips and she does that thing with her tongue.
And that weed butter.
Thank you.
Got it, Boo?
But one good thing is he hasn't scammed nobody in a long time. Nobody will trust him.
I get it for 89 cents.
For nothing.
I'm playing GTA right now. Shame. I took my NASCAR and my Madden off so I could add it.
He's like a big child. He's a man child.
This boy now.
And you do cups, so baby, you rinse them, let them sit
There's
down to
7 in West Virginia.
That's fine. You don't have to have the water water.
He's like a big man child, this kid.
Exactly.
And without Skanka, he has no money. Why do you think his mother's happy that he's with Skanka?
It's legal here.
See him with the hair? Always looking at the hair, trying to do the comb over.
Virginia.
He's totally ashamed of that bald spot.
My grandma, dude, my grandma don't even take Tylenol. Her dad, she's starting to want to do it now. She was like, hey, she knew nothing about it. My grandma was like, so what's a quarter?
See, the grandmother takes care of the kids.
She's so funny.
She takes care of the kids, and then they're taking the welfare money they get for the kids and spending it on themselves.
Yes. So
They don't even- And then when they're there, they're eating the kids free lunch and their free drinks and whatever they're getting.
look, kids don't sleep there. Remember that. They don't sleep there. They're only there right now to eat and hang out. They don't sleep at that house.
Well, there's a whole part of, I think it might be this one or the next one, where Derky has the boy come over, and the boy comes over and talks about how whenever Derky's there, he only sleeps with Derky at night, and he puts his head on his chest. It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, that's some creepy stuff right there, and I don't want to accuse anybody of anything like child stuff. I don't never say that without proof, but Derky's a very perverted, sick person, and he doesn't clean up or wash up. Those little kids are going to catch a tick, and a tick's going to go in his ear or something. They'll catch MT something.
I wasn't thinking even anything perverted. I'm just thinking like what mother has their daughter and son in bed with her when her boyfriend's over? You know, you're only there whatever time, a week or two a year. Let the guy sleep on the couch and hang out with your kids and cuddle with them. That's what my mind was going to, but they don't think like parents. They don't think like parents.
Well, you shouldn't be in bed with two little kids if they're not yours. It's
right.
That's my opinion.
That's my opinion too.
I was dating some girl and kids. I'd be like, no way. I'd be like, no, I don't feel comfortable with your kids jumping in bed. Like they're not my kids. I'm not doing that.
Right. And he's bragging about how much the kid loves to like hang out with them. It's just sad for the kids.
And look what he's done. Now, this poor little kid's going to grow up, and he's going to see all the rotten things Derky said about his mother on stream. That's the sad part.
It says right in the Bible, the book that I swear by.
He's religious.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. He breaks the commandments every day. Every commandment.
When you ever dry or wash a knife, I'm going to show you this. Look, baby. Be careful.
Look how greasy this kid is and dirty. His brain's gone. He's fried. Pause it for a second. I believe he is mentally disabled. Like over the years, just his own. He's a low IQ person, and I believe he does have like a slab of mental disability. 100%. He's not all there. This kid. Like I could call him up tonight and be his best friend if I wanted. I could send 20 trolls and email him, and he's so low IQ, and he is disabled in my opinion.
Well, he did. He was in my DMs dating me for like a half a day and then broke up with me. And then like 24 hours later, he's live on Facebook chatting it up with me and doesn't even remember like that we, were the day before. It's the craziest
And he
thing.
not only that, he spread her naked pictures around to so many people. It's a shame.
Class act boyfriend. Definitely a man of the year.
It's amazing that this girl, I know she's a real scumbag too, but it's amazing she's even with him. But it's a place for her to run away and hide. That's why she's with him, because BIM West Virginia is a place to get away from her children and her problems.
I feel when he comes back, when he cheated on my friend from West Virginia.
You're still going on about Upchurch?
Yeah. It's amazing. He thinks he's a superstar in his own mind.
He's got fans.
He's not. He's not even. He's known for bad things.
First dated a girl from Boone County, West Virginia. He's a hypocrite.
And these kids are in the background. Spend time with your kids. Get offline.
Yeah, exactly.
If Dustin is Rustin, I have his phone number.
He's got your number. He's got your number.
Dustin is Rustin. Number one, that kid. Pause it for a second. That kid Dustin has a YouTube channel, and you can clearly hear a Virginia accent. Do I sound like I'm from the South? Like you could be dumb, deaf, and blind, and you can know I'm not from the South. My Dick Dago accent. You know what I mean? He thinks. Well, someone told him that. That's why he'll believe anything.
Yeah, but at one point, didn't he think that? What did he think that you were part of?
A million different things.
Yeah. Every other week it's something else.
Yeah. And one day I'm Johnny Knoxville's cousin. Yeah,
I remember that.
Julian Nitzenberg's cousin. He's out of his mind.
Hey, I'm Grand Slam, girlfriend. Oh, my shirt's wet. Your shirt's wet. Oh, it's okay. It'll dry.
Get those little kids off stream. You know people troll you and torture you. Get those kids off stream, girl. She's nuts.
When she was when she was there, she had the son on her TikTok, and he was like shouting at his channel saying, "Everybody sub to my channel, follow me on TikTok."
He's on TikTok? I don't even know how TikTok works. So.
The son is on TikTok, but he's on all over the mom's account making videos telling her people to go sub to him. And I'm thinking, like, I hope these adults do not troll this little boy.
No, nobody does. One thing about the little Derky community, the people do have morals. No one's ever messed with her kids or done anything like that about her kids. Nobody.
He helped her kids with their homework too. He said that.
Right. The kids will blow through the homework without him. He doesn't know nothing. Look at the bones in his chest. Look at his chest. Point to them bones for a second in his chest. Look at the ribs in his chest that you can see. See them bones? He thinks he's built. Oh my God! Look at that.
And the muscles. He's always flexing. He's always.
Those are breadsticks. Those arms are like little breadsticks, twigs, or toothpicks.
Derky Lies is in the comment section. I did plug your channel, Derky Lies, but this is where we got the video from. I just gave you a wrench. You could put your link in chat, Derky Lies.
Yeah, that's a good channel. It's got all these
videos you guys can look through without our commentary or Rustin's commentary.
Yeah, if you people don't know much about Derky, go check out that clip channel first, because that's got all the clips. You can get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, your wrench should go through, Derky. So just put Derky Lies. So just put your link in chat. I did already, but put it again.
I'm a decade older than you, little boy. Gingerbread.
Look at him with his hair, just always combing that comb over.
He needs to shut his mouth. You called him out over 30 times and throw him hands. He ain't never going to do it.
Yeah, Upchurch he's retarded. If Upchurch ever went up to him, he would drop to his knees and beg him for a reprieve. He's scared of Upchurch.
I think he called him out on August 31st to meet him somewhere. He's not going to show up though.
No, Upchurch would bash him, would smash him to pieces with one. He would just he wouldn't even need to touch him. He went up to Derky. Derky would cop deuces and beg him for a reprieve.
Out was a message that was to her.
But Upchurch knows he's slow.
Nothing. What it was is somebody sent me a message being Ryan Upchurch or pretending to be him, and it was like, you know how people post ads on their Facebooks for other companies, you know, to make money, and that's what it was. Well, I really was like, dang, you mean just to post ads and to make money? I was like, yeah, that's cool, because, you know, I see a lot of people do that. But then when I ended up realizing it wasn't a Ryan Upchurch,
she said, we're doing that to him. Broke up with his new girlfriend.
No, by no means. Nobody's trying to do that. I'm just trying to clarify. I've never talked to Ryan Upchurch like that by no means.
I'm telling the truth of what he is.
They're fighting over who's telling the truth.
I know.
It was nothing. And he, I'm like, it's a big deal. He's sitting there arguing with her. She's like, it wasn't a big deal. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up.
No, these two right here are pathetic. And Ryan Upchurch, it was a troll talking to her. Then both of these two are two very stupid human beings.
She, on that one voice clip where she was talking to that lady, she says he lies about everything.
Everything. We should have played that video. Yeah, it's her own words saying he lies about it. And she said she even feels bad about the scamming, all the scams he did. She's like, I got to sit here, and I feel so bad he's ripping these people off and lying to them. If they knew the real Derky, he would have no fans. She thinks he's popular, too. It's amazing. He's infamous, meaning people hate him. He's hated all over. He doesn't leave his house in Boone County. Brian Upchurch even said it on my channel. He came up, he goes, people in Boone County hate this kid. They hate him. You remember when he was driving the four-wheelers in BIM? He wouldn't. He even said Skanka was on the other four-wheeler. Says he's so scared to meet anybody because he wouldn't go on the other hill because there was guys up there. He thought they were going to beat him up. And his own son's like, Dad, people are not going to try to hurt you for no reason.
But then he acts so tough.
Yeah, he's not. He's the biggest coward.
Big game.
He's a woman beater. All women beaters are cowards. Anyone who beats a woman is truly a coward.
Well, when he got all up in him and her were fighting the one day and he got all up in my DMs on Facebook, all he did was talk about himself and brag about himself. He didn't ask me one thing about myself. All he did was see a profile picture, hop in my DMs to brag about himself. That was it. What an outlaw he did, how much time he did in jail.
Drop gun pictures, right?
Gun pictures, yeah. Old gun pictures of him like years ago. It was comical. It was comical. It was like making me sick. Even when I didn't respond to time, he was getting mad at me like I should be privileged to be talking to him.
Yes. In his head, you were talking to the movie star from the Wild and Wonderful.
Yes. Like it was a privilege. It was a privilege for me. And then at the end of the day, he broke up with me like out of nowhere. That's it. You're ugly and you're nasty. But he didn't block me. I was literally in his Facebook Live like 24 hours later, and he's sitting there talking like, you know, nothing happened. What an idiot.
Make money and all this bullshit. And
the scammer.
That's what he didn't understand. Now he understands that.
That's what Derky doesn't understand.
Right on here and tell you.
Taylor, I have to tell you, what I've heard, she's a beautiful country girl, and you know what? You don't deserve something like that, Taylor. You deserve way better.
She's done with my buddy.
They're trying to say Upchurch is a scammer. That's the most... That's a joke.
You need it, not Upchurch.
And he projects, remember. Derky, stupid people can't think of bants, and they don't know how to make fun of people. All they can do is project.
No, okay. The reason I spoke to Takey's girl, he cheated on her. The girl I'm talking about is Taylor. I don't even know.
Not even with that girl no more. He keeps talking about Upchurch girlfriend.
Well, guess what? If he did that, if that was your boyfriend, wouldn't you want to know?
He's a little school pigeon. He always does that with the ear thing. It's so bizarre.
And if she had any self-respect or
look at him smoking their cigarettes in front of them little kids.
In the house.
They're inhaling that stuff. You can't go outside to have a cigarette. Like, I smoke cigarettes. If I'm around little kids, I go outside and have one. I will not smoke one in front of little kids.
Even if I'm outside, I'm at the beach or something, I go away from the crowded kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Even my dogs, like, I walk away and they want to smoke near my dogs.
This time telling me he's making his image look worse and worse.
It's making your image look worse, but you can't actually, your image can't look that much worse than Derky.
Whole family work.
Like I said, my family's fucking up there. I can't even
her family's a
And
fan
now
of
they don't
Upchurch.
like him because of
Yeah,
what-
right. They probably are.
And
Look
they're
at the
so fans.
skinny little frame.
Her family doesn't even like her or Derky.
No, they don't. They tell Beggins everything.
So the video shouldn't have been made about you, period. Like I
Well, did you
said.
hear what happened recently? I guess somebody OD'd down there or something. Like Derky was getting drugs off somebody. I don't know the whole story. They were getting high and somebody OD'd like in the trailer because that's where Derky almost OD'd. He OD'd in her trailer. They hit him with Narcan to come alive. I think it was 6 months ago, guys. If anybody can help me in the chat, like 6 months ago on the whole Skanker fiasco with the tape and him freaking. I should have put my avatar up as him passed out on the bed. She took a picture of him while he was passed out, whacked on the bed of heroin. And sent it to to the woman, I forget her name, and sent a whole message of how bad he is, how much he lies and scams. It's on my channel, and on a few other people's channels too. Sick.
Yeah, I think it's her sister's boyfriend. That's what I heard. Her sister's boyfriend OD'd, and
What a shame.
that trailer is their legal address, the kid's legal address. That's where he gets his mail. So,
Yeah, it's. I feel bad for the kid who passed away. I don't wish that on nobody. This kid's a dirtbag right here, just Derkie Castle freak, and he uses the last name White. It's like he's not even. It's like we're men. Men don't use two last names.
no, his family will say he's not even a White. The Whites will say Derky's not even a White. He's a Castle. And let my chat saying smoking while she made lunch with gloves on. How proper, He's sitting there smoking and blowing smoke all over, and she's got gloves on making her kids lunch.
Ugh. Yeah, his family hates him. His uncle Jesco is a good guy, and Jesco hates him, and Jesco's wife hates him. They hate him. All the Whites hate him. His Aunt Mamie hates him. She put a message out about a year ago, 6, 7, 8 months ago, about how much she hates him. They all hate him. All he does is backstab his family and gives them a bad name. He's using their last name, ripping people off on YouTube for 10 years.
He fell asleep playing video games. Did he fall asleep? I catch him on Twitch sometimes. He's on Twitch.
He
a lot.
didn't fall asleep playing video games. He was getting high. That was his excuse, though.
Oh.
His excuse was that.
Like to come back at me, y'all. I was going with straightening things out.
And guys, he's always mumbles. He always mumbles. He has like his own little language, his own little like mumbling. Always mumbling. I can never understand. I always have to like listen so carefully to what he's saying because I can't understand him.
Yeah.
Wait, if you look real close right now, you can see he's got only 2 front teeth.
Well, he's
Looks
got 3. Wait,
Is it 3?
They believe there's 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, Mo, Larry, and Curly, and then there's the final 4 on the top. Yeah, so he's probably, let's be honest and give him, he's got about 6 or 7 teeth in there. 6, maybe 6 or 7 tops.
That's a good screenshot picture right there.
Yeah, 6.5. Yeah, look at him. Look at that teeth. You can see the teeth really well there.
He looks like
And
a
he's
little
really,
squirrel.
yes, he looks like a squirrel, just what his mama called him, or a possum. Looks like a possum right there. But he's very insecure about his teeth. That's why he's trained his lips. If you go watch The Wild and Wonderful Whites or any video like 10 years ago, when he smiles, you can see his whole teeth. He's trained his lip to call he talks like this and hoo, 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 and laughs like that to train his gums not to show his teeth. I know it sounds bizarre, folks, but it's true. Look at the possum.
Praying mantis. This praying mantis will eat your head off. I'm female.
I think that. I just the name changed.
I'm the female praying mantis, motherfucker. You the male.
No, he didn't. He's so big, bad, and tough.
Really?
What an
Never
outlaw.
heard The dancing outlaw. That's 5 times better than the Wild and Wonderful Whites. I'm in it when I'm her son.
He's in it.
I'm in
My
it.
son's in it.
Bro, you better drink this chocolate.
I think he might make it. He's probably like 3 years old, and you see his mom holding him or something.
To Hollywood. Then we got the first one came out. It's called Talking Pete. That's just ridiculous. And you got that one that the British people made. All that.
Jessica goes to Hollywood.
No, it's the one about his son.
Look, he's just so stuck up. That's why he wishes he was a white. He wishes his father was a white and not his mom.
He says though, I came from a white.
You know why?
Yeah, he actually said, he gets to the wife's vagina, but he uses the P, like, you know what I'm talking
Keyword.
about.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
Who says that? Just say I
About
came
their
from my
mother.
mother.
About their mother, and he beats his stepfather, right?
Well, he beats his mother too. Since the brothers got out of jail, he doesn't beat the mom. But when the brother Billy was in jail, I think he got out about a year ago. He used to beat the mother all the time. He still verbally abuses her, but he used to hit the mother all the time, pull her hair, pinch her, hit her in the arms. He's very abusive towards the elderly, and he beats women. He's a woman beater. Remember, Katie came on my show and told us how he used to beat Junior's mother, his son's mother, dragging her by the hair, beating her.
It's funny too, and that's his cousin, his first cousin, and he sat there and dragged her on a stream and called her disgusting things. So then she exposed him. It was like
she was just defending herself. Katie was just defending herself.
But he said some disgusting things about his family.
Filthy things. The things that it's just gross, the shit he would say about
And then he went around doxing her and stuff like that. It was crazy.
You don't do this, you don't do that. Really?
Look at the alfalfa thing in the back of his head, like alfalfa. Did you see that hair piece sticking out?
They got here.
This kid's insane. He also said that his uncles molested his mother, which is a total lie. The mother's 10 years older than the uncles.
What? I didn't get famous from YouTube.
Look, famous from YouTube.
I didn't need YouTube, guys.
He said he didn't get famous from YouTube. He didn't need YouTube. He's not. What does he have? 5,000 subscribers?
Yeah, and then nobody even nobody even watches his channels. The people that watch are all trolls and don't even like him. He's ripped so many people off. He might have he would have had fans if he never ripped people off over the years, but he's ripped. I'm not even exaggerating. People maybe think I'm exaggerating. He's ripped hundreds of people off. Literally, we got proof of 2 women he ripped off. And the uncle, Jesco White, and his wife were nice enough to send these women, because of Chevy's videos and all these guys from the scooter universe, these videos, they found out they ripped these girls off. So Jesco sent them wood paintings, all kinds of merchandise. The uncle's a good man, and his wife.
Yeah, I just looked. The channel has 7.26 subscribers, and he barely even makes videos when he does. But that's not famous on YouTube.
No, it's not famous anywhere. He was only in a movie for 3.5 minutes. It's a documentary. And he's like I said, he's hated. The people in Boone County know who he is, but they all hate him. Nobody respects him. That's why he don't leave his house. He's agoraphobic.
No, and he has to jump from platform to platform. Like he'll go on YouTube for a minute, then Facebook Live, and then make a new Facebook group, and then a new Facebook because he gets trolled so bad.
He doesn't go on YouTube no more at all because he gets. We ran him off YouTube. He used to go live every day and try to scam people and sell things. He don't do it no more, and nobody will buy anything no more. Nobody.
4th of July, he went live. He did do something on 4th of July.
Yeah, once. Yeah,
but that was like the first in months in a while.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I didn't need to buy no followers.
You don't have any followers anyway.
I mean, hold on a second.
Look at the alfalfa. Look.
Oh my God.
More cigarettes with kids there.
He's got like the little callus in the back of the head right there.
Yeah. Look, Skank is bigger than him. She weighs more than him.
Oh.
I feel bad for that little kid, man. And her little kids are cute little kids. They don't deserve this. Why is he putting this kid on stream, man?
That kid's saying, yeah.
I don't know why he does that.
Greg, the fan said
like you said, to look like mom and dad of the year.
Yeah, and the kid seemed shy when he was on there. I'm not going to play that part.
No, those little kids are good kids. They're innocent. It's very sad. My heart goes out to them. Picture being that age and your mom takes off for 2 years. Literally, they seen her maybe 2 months out of 2 years. It's sad.
Yeah, and then when they do home, like when you see these kids on it, they look so excited to see their mom, and then my heart just breaks for them thinking that mom's leaving.
Yep.
You know, you better just not even going at all, because it's worse having the kids have to get excited to have mom home for a week and then she's gone again.
Well, even if I kind of disagree in a way. I believe that the mother should be around, even though she's not a good mom. If she wasn't with Derky, with the grandmother around. It would still be. It's going to help the kids. The kids would rather have their mother there. You know, these are little kids. They're like 9 and 10, if that. It's sad.
It is sad. I think this is about ending. I think he's.
It takes a pump to make a kid, but us men raise our kids.
Oh my God!
He's
never raised his kid. His mother, Bo Cephas, Voice Box Bo, raised this kid. He didn't raise his kid. He doesn't buy his kid nothing. Remember, he said, "Junior, I bought this jersey for you," and he's wearing it. He tells Junior, like, "I bought a car for you." That car's not his, and he didn't buy it. That thing's been sitting out there for like 8 years.
Yeah, at least his son is older. I mean,
Yeah.
she still has little babies in elementary school. You know, there's school functions and stuff like that, and grandma's there, not mom.
That she don't help. She don't know what's going on with them. What if something? No, if God forbid anything bad happens to them kids, they're always going to blame their mother. Where were you, mom?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where were you?
Right. And she's not around the block. She's in a whole nother state. The kid falls off their bike, breaks his leg, and is in the hospital. Any mother wants to run to the hospital and be with their kids. Not this mother, because she can't be there. She's too far away.
She don't have that mother instinct in her, because no mom would leave her cubs. No mother would ever leave her children like that for some dirtbag like this, or any man.
Any man in general, right?
Yeah, exactly. Never mind this creep.
I'm gonna make stickers that say that. Actually,
He's gonna make stickers.
Back of my car.
They always make lies up. Like I said, his lies are so easy. Like that they contradict themselves in every other video. And look, peace pot and pills with them little kids over there. See, I feel bad for that little boy. Like that's the role model you put in front of him. Derkie Castle, peace pot and pills.
As they're smoking up and bragging about their weed butter and everything else while those kids are there.
And he's drinking their little Capri Suns and their little milk juicy boxes.
And bragging about it. The school's free, the state free lunch that they provide for the kids so they eat all summer so that the kids don't go hungry. It's a thing. They make sure that kids have free lunches all summer long, free meals. And he's sitting there drinking it on a lie, bragging about it, the kids getting 100% apple juice. He's pathetic.
What a dirtbag. And I believe she went back there for a few reasons, for court and for him to get away from the rumble with the mumble also. Because he may talk that big game. He's a tough guy. He's very scared of people. Like any man. Like I said, in that video where they're riding the four-wheelers, Skank is on Junior's bike and Derky's on his own. And she even says it. He's so scared of people. He's so scared of people. He got beat up down there when he went there last time. Her brother's friend punched him in the mouth, and he had a big fat lip.
Yeah, for anybody in here who didn't see, you guys have to go watch on Rustin's channel. I put the link in chat. Rustin got him on the phone, and he wasn't acting like some big bad outlaw. Rustin put him in his place and embarrassed him with the things he was saying. You guys have a phone call conversation.
Yeah, I abused him in it. And he totally was saying that Skank. He's like, I says, why do you let your girlfriend rip people off, Doc? Because I was just trying to play. He's like, well, I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to stop it now. And then that night on the phone, I talked to Skanka, and she promised me that she was going to Cash App Emily the money back, and they were showing money and stuff. They never did. And
it wasn't, what was it, like 50? How much money was it? It wasn't even a lot.
$53. All they had to do was Cash App that $53 back to them two girls, and they would take that power away from me from calling out the scams, you know?
Well, didn't people say they were going to take I'll erase my channel right now if you send those girls their money?
Yeah.
Some people said that, right?
Yeah, many people.
$53, they could have made some of these trolls go away, and they didn't do it.
Yeah, and they could have we could have never talked about it again because, you know, he sent the money, but they would never do it. He can't. Listen, he's not capable. That's why if you order something, he's not capable of sending anything out or anything. That's why nobody buys nothing off him. He's ripped too many off. Too many. But we did put a stop to that. The whole Derky community and myself, all of us together, did put a stop. Like, he hasn't sold, and he couldn't sell something to save his life on there. Nobody. Everybody knows him as a scammer now. Because he used to get away with it before, because he would block anybody who would come in talking about the scamming. He would have his mod block him. So his mod Dustin was with him for a while, because Dustin thought we were lying. He didn't believe it. But then Dustin finally went out and watched our videos like 4 months later, and he hit up Scooter Beggins, apologized and saying, "Oh my God, dude, I did not realize that I'm helping enabling this guy to scam." So anybody modding for him, you are enabling this man to scam. So that the guy Dustin at least had the integrity when he found out it was true, that he's like, I want nothing to do with this kid. That's why he's trying to say that I'm Dustin and stuff. He's nuts. His mod left him.
Yeah, he lost a lot of support. And like, since you guys did all that, he can't get away with it anymore. And he knows better than to try to scam anybody.
Well, he would try. He tries still. Like I said, he puts cards on Twitter, but he won't go live on Facebook showing shirts and say buy them no more, because nobody does. Nobody. He does. He can't. He don't know how to mail anything. He don't know how to do that. He takes the money and gets drugs with it, and then just blocks people. That he got away with it for years, because the people would try to come in the chat and they get automatically blocked. And they can't prove it, So there's hundreds of victims out there from him. That's why the guy Chevy started doing videos. He ripped off his neighbors for shirts. That's why that guy started doing videos.
Oh, that's where it started from? He actually ripped off Chevy's neighbors?
Yes, people that live in his town that were friends with him tried to buy. That's how he found out about Derky, because he ripped them off. So he started making videos and other stuff. I forget who was the first person doing the Derky. I think it might have been Chevy, then Cowboy, and the guy Tim and stuff, and a few others. But I came in kind of late. But yeah, he was doing it for a while and getting away with it, big time. And then even going to Virginia and telling people he was stuck, going live every other day, saying, I'm stuck, crying. So
I remember that. That's when I started watching, when he was in Virginia and he was trying to get home from Virginia and he needed all this money to get home. And that's when he OD'd during that trip, right?
Yes, because he was really needing heroin money. He spent all Skanka's money from the kids. He needed his heroin money. So that's why he would beat her when he was there. And we have her own voice saying that. We have his girlfriend's audio of her saying, he beats me, he scams everybody, I feel so bad that he's ripping these people off, it's on my conscience. But she's another scumbag.
He also, and didn't take him forever to get home, like from Virginia to West Virginia. It took them almost the whole day or something.
His mommy had to drive all the way to Virginia from West Virginia to pick him up and bring him home. And then Skanka came back there like a few weeks later. She came back there because, too much. You can't take care of your kids for too long. She's screwed right back to Bend, West Virginia with Derky.
Doom Mama, he is home. He went home.
Oh, Doom Mama's got a great channel. Sub to her channel.
Yeah, put it in chat, Doom Mom. Let me give you a wrench for now, and you could put it in chat.
Yeah, Doom Mom is cool people.
She just had the Donnie video, right? The one I sent you. That was from her channel.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Donald's an idiot, man. Just because someone makes it, like, number one, you went on a movie, you went on a documentary. You're a public person. You're on a documentary. Someone can't call you out or put a video up about you. You're gonna go flag them. That makes you look like a coward, man.
Yeah, he went on Facebook Live and told all his people in the live, all his followers, to go flag.
What a faggot! Well,
Moses got a strike for it. He got struck.
Really?
The video came down, and all Moses did was play like one little clip of him.
Donald, shame on you, Donald. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. What a thin-skinned fucking idiot.
And then he did that whole live I sent you. It's on Doom Mama's channel. I'm not going to play it, though, because I don't want him striking me for playing it, since he's so strike happy right now.
Yeah, such thin skin.
But I will put it in. I'm not sub to you, Doom Mama, so I don't have your link, unfortunately. I thought I was. So put it in chat.
I'll drop the Weakest Links channel in there, too.
Yeah, I put Scooter, Carolina. Everybody in chat knows Carolina Cowboy. Usually he's in here. He's probably busy for the weekend. I put Carolina Cowboy in there.
Oh, good. Yeah. All them videos. If anybody wants to find out what Derky is about, check out all these videos, and it'll make you sick.
I put Scooter in there, the weakest link. I didn't put in. Let me put him in too. So yeah, check out all these channels, and you guys can catch up on the Derky stuff. Do Mama. Oh, as of Friday, he was still at Virginia at the beach. Oh, Do Mama. Drop your link in chat. I'm gonna end this in a couple minutes. I'm just gonna wait for Do Mom because we all know most of you guys in here watched Big Brother 2 and that started. So you guys are probably going back and forth through commercials.
Trying to pull up my thing here to drop this channel.
Did you find the Do Mama? I just sent it to you.
No, I'm going in my thing over here. I'm on my other channel. I can't get to it. So.
Let me look because I think I sent you a link in DM.
Yeah, I'm not there.
I'm going to go there. I'll go there.
That boy, Raging Fire says that boy is going to keep it up. He's going to bad. Yeah, he's going to end up. You're right, Raging Fire. He's going to end up killing himself, sadly. And I don't wish that on anybody. Even though I hate Derky, I don't wish him passing away. I actually wish the kid would straighten his life out and stop paying people back, which would never happen. But it's sick.
Oh, you got in there, Doom, and I got it too. And I just subscribed to you.
Wacky Jackie says the white women have way bigger balls than the white men, minus Jesco. Yeah, Jackie. Good point. I was like, for Donald to do that to Heaps, all he did is put a little video in there. Like, you can't take no criticism, dude. So doing stuff like that is going to make people put up like a whole live stream about you and make fun of you when you pull shit like that.
It was like a tiny little clip. It wasn't.
I know. I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it. It was nothing. Imagine putting up one of your whole lives up there and ripping you apart. And Heaps, that's only a copyright claim. It's not a strike. It can't hurt your channel.
No, his channel's down. That video's down. I sent you a picture of it. It's down.
Oh, the video.
Yeah, it was removed.
Did Moses Heaps take it down?
No, it was removed by YouTube. He got a strike for it.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
Because usually it's only a copyright claim.
No, he got a strike. He said he was struck for harassment and bullying. That's what it was. So he got a copyright strike. It's a different.
Yeah.
It's called something else.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Shame on you, Donald.
I can't think of what it's called. Copyright. It's not a copyright strike. He's got a strike for something else, for harassment and bullying. That's what he was struck for.
What a baby. What a big chooch.
He wasn't bullied. That's not bullying. Does Donald need somebody to send him the definition of bullying? Because that's not bullying.
Maybe he needs somebody to pull up a whole video on him and critique him and make fun of him. Let him show him what bullying is. Listen, when you go on social media and do stuff, people have the right to criticize you. What a thin-skinned person.
Yeah, he wasn't even being, like I said, it wasn't even being criticized. Someone just took a little clip and made it sound like he was talking about Skanka. You know, it wasn't even that. It was the stupidest little thing. But and you got 3 strikes. If you get 3 strikes, your channel gets banned. That's why I'm not even going to play his thing, even if it's fair use. I'm not even going to play his video because I don't want him striking me, and then I got to fight with YouTube and give him my information. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, well, that's how they try to dox you. Remember, folks, if somebody hits you with a strike, sometimes if they want to, if there's somebody you're fighting with, don't fight it because that's how they get your address.
Right. That's what it. Yeah. And people do that. They'll strike you just to get your information. And
Yep.
That kid, I don't want him to have my information, even if it is fair use. You know.
Yeah.
So it's not even worth it to play his video, but I'm sure one of these other channels is going to put it out there. Like I said, Doom Mama, they have the clip of him telling off Moses. He calls Moses Creep. Check it out on Doom Mama's channel. You guys can watch Donnie respond to Moses. It's like he's crying like a baby.
Yeah. Thin skin, like, I'm a big working man. You can't deal with someone putting up a video up about you. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, that Moses Creep thing was fun. I was laughing. I mean, that was a good line. Moses Creep. That was funny, but still acting like a little baby because someone took a little clip.
Thin skin.
Well, he's gonna and he's setting himself up to be picked on. He sees what happens to Derky. He watches what happens to Derky. Like, what goes on.
The last thing you want to do is go strikes. Moses Heaps is loved in this community. The last thing you want to do is strike his channel down, man. I'm telling you, it's the last thing you want to do. I'll pull up a whole video of yours on YouTube and roast the fuck out of you. And I always got along with Donald, but when you pull that striking shit and hit people's channels, I don't like that at all.
I think he's a mod on your channel. I'd take away his wrench before he tries to mod your
Oh,
channel.
I would. I will take away his wrench.
You don't want rogue mogging, being a rogue mog.
Well, I'll take it away. But even if he did, just going and block people.
Yeah.
Block people anyways. But yeah, I would take it away. What a baby.
I'm gonna put Moses Heaps down. Everybody go. Let me find.
Go listen to his songs. Moses Heaps is a guy who does cover songs on Derky, and they're hilarious. Oh man, so funny these songs. People should go sub to his channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in. Check it out. Check out his channel. He has like funny prank calls too. It's good content.
Go to the playlist with the songs too, though. You'll get a kick out of these songs, and everything he says in them songs is true too. The dude's got some musical talent for sure. He's made some classic Derky songs. The Needle and the Damage Done, Road to Bim, Squirrel on a Train, Skanka's Paradise. Oh man, it's funny shit. He's going to re-record that because the Skanka's Paradise is very low compared to the other songs. Derky's Gone Down to Virginia. He made a song from The Devil's Gone Down to Georgia, and he made it into Derky's Gone Down to Virginia. Funny shit.
He's got some good content. Let me put and you guys all know the Cowboy. He's been in chat a lot. He's not here today, but sub to the Cowboy. But I'm going to get off and end this so we can catch the last half hour of Big Brother. And I know probably some of you guys.
Did you get my super chat I put through?
I did get a super chat. I didn't call it out because it was from the other one. But thank you for the super chat from MRE.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to call it out, but I just wondered if you got it or not. If it went through.
I saw it go through. I didn't know if you want me to call out that channel. That's right.
Oh, no. I don't want you to shut the channel off.
I got you. Well, Don, I want to thank you for coming on.
And it was a pleasure. God bless you. God bless everybody in the chat and all the channels that have been calling Derky out and stopping this scam and jerk. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I know. It's summer. I'm busy with vacations and the kid being off. You're busy with the stuff you're doing, but we'll get in a groove of doing some Derky a little bit here, a little bit on your channel too.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Wacky Jackie. All right, guys, I'm getting off to see Big Brother. Everybody have a good night. Check out the channels in chat. Like, share, subscribe to all of them in chat. And everyone have a good night. Bye, Don.
Bye.